what exactly does a managing editor do?
Exactly.
Yeah, which is to say a managing editor does everything. So,
right.
yeah.
Well, right now, my role has changed a bit over the last little while. Right now, when a manuscript comes in, I find reviewers for it, scholarly reviewers for it. And then I also submit it to funding agencies to see if we can get some funding to help support the publication of the book. Sometimes there are some larger issues that need to be addressed. We need to make sure that any photos are have been acquired by the author and the permissions are all secured, and sort of that we have the big issues dealt with in the manuscript. So if there's any large substantive editing issues that come out of the reviews, those need to be done ahead of time. And then we accept the manuscript and it comes in-house sort of into the production. I've done a lot of copy editing, and it's actually the part of my job I enjoy most. I like working with words and ideas, and I love dealing with authors, actually. I like to talk to them about how to make their book that little bit better, because that's what the copy editing does, is just clarify things on the level of sentences, getting the punctuation right and getting consistency through the volume, and consistency of terms and spelling, and just those little things that make it a really good publication. We also use freelance copy editors, and so that's another part of my job, is to coordinate those freelancers.
So how did you find yourself in this business?
Well, I would say it was a fairly circuitous route, but I would say it started with my high school yearbook.
Okay.
My very first job, real job, as a grown-up 17-year-old, was to work in a print shop in Regina. I began as a typesetter, paste up and layout, and camera work, and stripping negatives and burning plates and all of that.
So you were actually working on the production of the book.
I was.
You were working on how
Yes.
get the book from the manuscript into a book form.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I learned about that. Then I kind of had a little break to start my family, etc. And 10 years later, I returned to university, finished my undergrad degree, and then went on to do a master's in English. So, and by the time I had come toward the end of my undergrad degree, I had actually found out about Canadian Plains Research Centre, our predecessor, and actually began to work here as a student. Hi, I'm Donna Grant, Managing Editor at University of Regina Press.